I'm Joetta.
I'm Abby.
I'm Samia.
And I'm Kalina.
We had to do a project about a meme or quote that criticized an issue of ours.
We found an article called, quote, Racial Psychology, Why Black People Want to Be White, end quote. The author stated that many Black people are doing things to alter their appearance in order to appear white. However, the author didn't state why Black people are doing these things.
We analyzed the why aspect of his claim and we made a video on the history of it.
Here it is, check it out.
The racial psychology of why do Black people want to be white?
Almost all Black people today have gone to the most extremes to appear as white as possible.
Hair relaxers and straighteners such as Dark and Lovely have flooded the road market to see.
Skin whiteners and toners such as Maxi Light and Extra Clear are all the rage.
Blacks wear wigs as part of their everyday wardrobe.
Why do Black people want to be white?
Why?
The root of Black people's hatred towards their texture, complexion, and distinguished features can be traced back to the time of imperialism.
During the late 1800s, European countries divided and conquered the African nations for their own selfish gain.
They felt obligated to civilize the savage Africans. During slavery, the Africans were captured and shipped to the Americas.
While oceans away from home, the transformation of Western culture was evident.
While in America, slave masters raised their female slaves to abuse and violate their offspring.
This brought the division within the Black community as light-skinned slaves were pitted against their black enemies. Light-skinned slaves worked in the master house, but dark-skinned slaves were doomed to the fields to labor under harsh conditions.
The slave owner, Roman Lynch, encouraged the division of slaves as he knew of the destructive impact and saw it as a mechanism to further maximize the institution of slavery.
Although slavery is now permanent, the ideas of colorism remain relevant in the Black community today as skin color is a determinant of class and social acceptance.
White standards of beauty affect Black women in today's society because of how the media exclusively caters to viewing Eurocentric standards of beauty, causing Black women to resort to the extremes of
Skin bleaching,
hair relaxers,
And plastic surgery in order to be accepted.
One of the ways Black people try to appear white is by bleaching their skin. Although the start of Black people's hatred for the complexion was due to the effects of imperialism, skin bleaching began prior to imperialism. It began during the Elizabethan era. Skin bleaching epidemic is a global issue. However, it's more common in Africa. African countries such as Togo, Nigeria, and Senegal consume the largest percentage of skin lightening products. People use skin liners for many reasons, such as to combat with hyperpigmentation and to remove scars. However, the vast majority have been indoctrinated to believe being a darker complexion is unattractive. This type of thinking is the result of Western colonization. Many Black people don't consider themselves attractive unless they have a light skin tone. One article I read said, the goal isn't to be white, but to be light. Personally, when I was younger, I had this mentality. Even when people would tell me I was attractive, I wouldn't believe them because I didn't think darker skin tones was attractive as lighter skin tones. I've learned to accept the skin I'm in, literally, and I've considered, and I've never, okay, sorry, I never considered bleaching my skin because at a young age, I knew of the dangerous effects of bleaching creams. It causes skin rashes, skin discoloration, and even skin cancer. The result of skin bleaching isn't permanent. It's like a drug, and one would constantly have to use harsher and stronger products because once your body becomes accustomed, the product loses its effect. The debate of skin bleaching goes on today, and while the model Denzia, for example, is a strong advocate for bleaching skin, celebrities such as Lupita and Viola Davis are appealing to darker skinned girls to inspire them that they don't need to have a lighter skin tone to be considered beautiful.
Good job.
A hair relaxer is a lotion or cream that makes the hair easy to maintain. It makes the hair resistant to returning back to its natural texture. Some people actually get a hair relaxer because it's easier to maintain their hair, as said in the definition, while others get it because they don't feel beautiful with their natural hair. There is a theory out there that black women chemically alter their hair to have a more Eurocentric feature, and it actually all goes back to slavery. Sorry about that. Okay, so the misuse of relaxers can cause hair breakage, hair thinning, lack of hair growth, scalp irritation, scalp damage, and hair loss. If you use a relaxer more than you should, then you can get alopecia. And if you have it on for too long, children can actually get like skin burn, chemical burn. Sorry. Chris Rock had a movie called Good Hair, and it goes on in the depth on black hair and controversy behind it. Some quotes from the movie were, "What is your definition of good hair?" Chris Rock asked, and then someone said that it's something that's relaxed. And then another person in the movie said that if your hair is relaxed, white people are relaxed. If your hair is nappy, they're not happy. That definitely shows that straighter hair is more the norm to society.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry, again. A personal story about mine with relaxers is that I used to get a relaxer, and I grew it out. But I got it when I was in the 7th grade, and it was because everybody around me had straight hair, and I didn't feel like I was like everybody, so I didn't like that. And I ended up forcing my mom to give me a relaxer, and as soon as I got it, it broke my hair. Like, my hair was down to here, and when I got my relaxer, it went up to here, and it just, that like was a clear sign of what I just said, that it breaks your hair. Another thing, like, I realized, like, as I got into high school that I didn't need my relaxer to fit in to everybody, because I eventually just stopped caring. So my reason for getting a relaxer is definitely with the theory of having Eurocentric features, because I wanted to be like everybody else, but I stopped caring.
Blacks get plastic surgery trying to look white. An example of this would be rhinoplasties. Blacks get rhinoplasties to have a slimmer nose, such as Michael Jackson, all the Jacksons, and Beyonce, just to name a few. However, whites get plastic surgeries trying to look black, such as breast and butt implants.
At one point in time, there were no black models in the fashion industry because black people weren't considered people or beautiful. Many were known by famous designers like Vogue, Dior, and Yves Saint Laurent. They appeared on many magazines such like New York Times. In 1974, Beverly Johnson became the first black model to land cover of American Vogue. In 1950, Dorothy Towles, who was the first black model to work in Paris and discovered by Christian Dior. She said, "For once, I was not considered black, African American, or Negro. I was just an American." It's different today because black models never appear on the cover of major fashion magazines. Black model Jordan Dunn last year said, "People in the industry say if you have a black face on the cover of a magazine, it won't sell." The point I'm trying to make is that black models were being discovered and weren't discriminated, but today there are few and the rest are white.